What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we're back to Space Raiders in space. Alright, so let's see what we got. We should be on chapter 7. I'm not sure what happens at the end of this chapter. I assume, or this comic book, I assume we only have 2 more episodes to go?
Andy couldn't get the atrocities out of his head. The awful stench of burning bodies. The senseless butchering of innocence. The realization that Kincaid has corrupted everything that he holds dear.
Wait. 6 days ago at 700 hours, all forces were ordered to treat the flagship Argos as hostile. 4 days ago at 10:30 hours, the civilian spaceport Tartarus reported a sighting of the Argos and opened fire, but the Argos didn't fire back. It didn't go hostile. The Argos must have refused one of Kincaid's orders. Judging by the massacre we just left, I guarantee I know who refused that order. Captain Osborne.
Intent on finding Captain Osborne, the crew sets course to the last known sighting of the Argos, the space station Tartarus. Upon reaching the station's coordinates, however, the crew finds a tumbling mass of wreckage.
Oh my god! Andy, I think the Argos destroyed Tartarus.
There's no way in hell that happened. Patch into the station's logs.
I can't pick up a signal at this range. We'll need to get in closer if we're... Hold up! I'm getting something on the scanner.
That's the Argos. Looks like she took a beating.
The background radiation is within normal levels. There wasn't a fight here.
I'm taking us in. We need a closer look. It's a goddamn bloodbath in there.
Why exactly did
Oh, this is a cool looking map.
We don't know what we're going to find. And if someone's gotta be a chew toy, better you than me.
These people didn't die in the explosion. It looks like they were ripped to pieces.
the hive mind must have got to them?
Captain Osborne's not here. We have to keep looking.
Alright, so we definitely are going to try to block it off right here. So it seems like that's going to be the majority of the issues. We got plenty of supplies, so we should be able to just get them all placed down like around here. This is going to be quite expensive to watch this whole area, but if we can get a couple walls down and have the defensive points so our characters are fairly close to it, it should be fairly well defended. And we are, of course, going to do rifle turrets and everything too. Looks like we have 13 waves again. I think that's what it was last time, so we might have reached the max amount of waves possible. In the story mode, at least. And let's see here. So we want to do the turrets in a safe spot, that way they're not destroyed. Probably do 3 turrets. Then go back to the defensive points and do a couple of these. This is probably a little bit overkill for round 1, but we're still doing a decent amount of resources, so may as well. Now all of our heroes have a place, and then we come in here and do the spike walls in front of these little walls, and yeah. This is probably going to be a little bit expensive, but hopefully this lasts quite a while. I feel like the bosses are probably going to break a couple spikes and a couple walls, but everything else should be fairly well stuck. And since we're placing so many on round 1, we are just going to go straight into build mode and hopefully get everything built in time. Because this is a little bit more than I was expecting to do, but I think this should block everybody off a little bit better than we normally do. Alright, so let's go into action mode and everybody build. Since these are all builds, we'll assign them to different people. Right now would be a great time for you to start doing a whole bunch of Eureka's, Heather. So we got 40 seconds. But we're going to have half the things built. Hopefully we'll get a couple walls built at least. I don't think defenses are going to be too important on the first wave at least, so that's not too horrible. Ooh, there we go. Nice. Actually finished like 2 or 3 spikes. Alright, so we got 14 seconds. Ooh, look at that. That was cool. Wait for them to come in. Finish your task. Ready to defend. And let's just assign these to like, so Andy. Let's see here. Heather will just do there. Sam will do there. And then Jimmy. Or Sam. There we go. Is one of them our survivors not... Why are you fleeing? What? Defend. That was weird. I had no clue what he was doing. So it looks like he's actually able to see all the way over here, so we got a really nice design so far. Alright, so this should keep everybody out from our area. We just have a couple more things to build. We spent a whole bunch of resources. Alright, so let's have everybody build.
Welcome to the Argos, my friends. The mics are shot, but the cams are golden. Wave to them if you've got a ride off this rig. Otherwise, piss off.
Wave to the camera. I like how they only give you one option.
Nothing can kill that woman.
Bro, you tapped that? Nice!
Shut up and keep your eyes open. She's here somewhere.
Someone find a way into the control room.
Alright, so once we get all this stuff built, we are going to need to start searching for stuff immediately. Alright, so Heather, since you're done, go on searching. And we'll just do it based on person by person. So you're ready. Looks like Jimmy is about done, and then Sam will be finishing up last. They should be behind cover and everything, so that'll all be good. It's just a matter of finding stuff. I think these defenses should last quite a while. Not gonna worry about the hammers. If it was a weapon, we would actually look through people. Probably do that now, actually. So what do you have? 32%, 38, 80, 36. So Jimmy is the only one with a decent weapon. Fantastic! What can go wrong, right? And the only thing they give us is a hammer. 2 hammers. There we go. Tier 2 Tesla. So let's give it to... I think Heather had the lowest, right? Yeah. Well, Andy had the lowest. Okay. Give it to Andy. His old weapon's just going to be on the ground, so if we do need something immediately, he'll be able to pick it up. But other than that, we won't worry about it too much.
Ready or not?
You need to go back into defend mode. We'll do some more searching on the next wave. I think we're ready. Alright, so are they just coming to this one spot? No, they go to that door too. Okay.
Another one down.
Yeah, so theoretically, if they even try to attack any of our walls, they should get hurt by these spikes. On top of our damage. So the only other thing that I think might help is like one more turret here. Then we'd have 2 turrets per side. And I mean, we seem to be defending them off pretty good in this spot. Technically, we probably could have picked a smaller area to defend. But this was like the most obvious choice. Kaboom. To have everybody search.
Hot damn, is that really you, Sergeant Sims? I'm stuck in the brig with just this bloody data pad for company. Come get me out of this graveyard, yeah?
Super deadly, Simon.
It looks like they were studying the hive mind.
Those scans are detailed. Too detailed.
You think they had an actual Simon on board to study?
Yeah,
Definitely.
I think so. Alright, so we have everybody search. We might need to put one more turret down. Where are these guys going? Was this the next room? It's cool. This would be an easy place to defend because they only have one way to come in. Maybe this will be like a cower point. So we got another Tesla rifle, 85%, you're good. 18, 66, 8. Alright, Sam, congratulations. Now, we do need a couple more weapons, but it looks like everybody is done. So one thing left to do is to build a rifle turret. We want to put it in the front. I feel like it's going to get damaged, but just leave Heather to build. If she gets Eureka, we'll be able to start it immediately. If not, we'll wait till it's about halfway built, and then we'll send the wave in, so right about now. She should be getting everything ready. Yeah, the boss is a little bit screwed. Ice. So we lost 1 spike, it looks like. 1 spike and damage 1 spike.
Never wanted to hurt the hive mind.
Nice.
Sorry, the controls are a mess. Tartarus and I were working on saving some bugs when Kincaid found out. He triggered the self-destruct on the station, and the poor Argos was caught in the blast.
Oh. Hey then.
To save the hive mind?
Captain Osborne is the most honorable son of a bitch I know.
I hope we can get to her in time.
We will.
So we are going to go into maintenance mode. This guy is taking forever to disappear. Alright, so if we can get one more spike there, it's like a couple of these are all damaged in this radius here. It's not too many. We got 412 bolts. Ooh, the machine gun, somebody was about to lose their weapon, so we're just going to have to drop down in quality a little bit, unfortunately.
This should be useful.
Congratulations, Heather. You've upgraded your gun twice. You were the one, right? Yeah. So she can get that weapon, and here, blueprint, spike well, drop you here. It's out of that maintenance mode, and let's see if we can get some of these field fixed. Didn't look like it was too many, actually. Thought it would be a lot worse than that. I think that's everybody on the repair list. Go in action mode, have everybody repair real quick, and it should be good. Like he wasn't on build, but maybe it should have clicked on more items. Yeah, got stuff to do. You're just the one being lazy. Alright, so we got a couple of these over here that still need repaired. Maintenance mode, we missed one. So if we swap Heather to build and you back to defend, said she should be repairing this one, and we can just send the wave in while she does that.
Controls routed to the bridge.
Look out! We've got company!
Kind of company. This company? No, we're fine. They're acting like it was something huge and major about to happen. So So we have lost down our weapons damage per second a little bit because we haven't been finding any decent weapons. That is going to be a little bit of an issue.
So many.
I think she should be fine with her sniper rifle, hopefully. Let's see, she's going to shoot slower, so that's going to be a little bit of an issue. Spike walls seem to be holding up decent. This one's pretty badly damaged, and same with one that broke right there. 322 bolts, so we seem to be doing decent, keeping the spike walls up and running. Yeah, I like this plan. Everybody search.
You know I wanted to say hi to you when we stopped by the bug planet. Brass said no though. Didn't want to interfere with the mission. We rounded up a couple of bugs and headed home. More than a couple, really.
Why don't you come down here and help us?
Oh,
Assume she... Oh.
they put them in cages and slaughtered them.
Something's fishy. These don't look like gunshot wounds.
What are you saying?
I don't know. I'm just saying. Look at the body. What military weapon would do that? Not a damned one.
Alright, everybody search. Looks like we got one wall that needs replaced and, 3 walls that need repaired. I don't think the yellow one's too important, but as long as we get the red ones done. Good. Let's go ahead into blueprints, get us a spike wall. Alright, so let's get a couple of these spike walls replaced. Go one like that, and then let's go into maintenance mode and repair everything else that is about to be broken. So that one, tier that one. Ooh, tier 3 RPG, nice. 80%, 90, 52, 80. So Jimmy, you only have a submachine gun, so you're going to get upgraded. And let's come back in here to maintenance mode, repair this guy, and replace down one more spike. We should be good to go. Yeah, something like that. Andy will swap you to build. And Jimmy's still picking up his weapons, so we're not going to worry about him just yet. Now he's ready. Technically, Jimmy could eat a little bit of food. And speaking of that, another thing that might help is having a Gary out here as bait. So I don't want to do it too far, because we still need our survivors able to see, but if we just do one decoy out in the front, that should be fine. 3 seconds, we should have enough time to repair everything. Someone needs to come down here and repair this one. What? You're not even done yet. Why? Yeah, for a fact, clicked on that. Okay, I guess Heather doesn't want to build. You should be just about done by the time the round starts. Yeah, we're ready. Sweet. So you'll be defending, and then the only person left is Andy. Hopefully this decoy draws them in. Or they don't care at all about the decoy. That didn't work out for us. Is it just because it's in the middle, so it's not close enough to the sides? What? Okay, so apparently we need more than one decoy. Maybe one in the middle would have been good enough, but I was wrong. Alright, so we're on wave 5, seem to be doing decent. We don't have too many supplies coming in anymore, so that's going to be a little bit of an issue, but I think base-wise we're doing pretty good. Same exact spike again.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Should be boss wave, I think, right?
Do you think they still need all this equipment?
Bro.
That's what I thought. What if
Ooh,
we do
Tesla.
a few of these power
Nice.
converters and
20 bolts and 30 wires. Alright, so we're going to have everybody search. We're going to need one more spike and repair the exact same spike. Actually, 2 spikes we need. Then we'll do 3 Garys up in the front, and then we'll probably do the Tesla rifles behind the walls. It depends on their radius. Alright, so they're finding plenty of food. Tier 2 Tesla. Does anybody have some? I feel like the Tier 3 sniper is probably... We're fine for now. We'll say that for a rainy day. So let's come here too. Why did you bring me over here? That was weird. For some reason it brought us over there. The dude's like, oh. Alright, Tesla. Technically it just has the range. So do one here. We'll just do 3 of these. One there. And one here. And let's get us a couple Garys. We want to be inside of the radius. But if we just move them around here, it'd be fine. Action mode, everybody build. So it's probably, oh, yeah, we're still building. Okay. I was about to say, that was quick. So Steve's range, looks like the Gary is going to break before it works, but this should be like the defensive point behind the Gary. So if they do get through, this should work out. Looks like a couple of these spikes technically could use repair, but we're not going to worry too much about it. We're spending a lot of resources. Why is that same spike always the one that's not repaired? That was weird. And, alright, so Andy's the only one. Technically he's fine doing his thing, so we'll just send the wave in. Big Blue Steve. Looks the Tesla rifles are a little too far away because of our design. But looks like the boss is going to get stuck on all 3 Garys, so that should be pretty good. Gary's are probably the cheapest item that we could build. A lot better than breaking 50 billion walls, too, though. What? You tell me you're right next to Gary, but you're going to attack the wall instead? Cheater. And he is just out of the radius of the Tesla. Alright, so let's come in here to the blueprints, build another Gary. Going to need a couple more spike walls again. Can't believe he sat there and attacked the walls. I thought he was going to turn. I mean, they were right next to it.
Alright, ladies. It looks like you've got the control systems working. I'm going to need to find someone's ID card that has access to the brig. You should be able to find the first officer in the kitchen.
The kitchen. Alright, so have everybody search. They're going to go do their thing to the kitchen and search around. Yeah, the walls are doing decent. You guys find anything cool? Ooh, crossbow. It's going to be a little bit slower though, but that is tier 4, so we're going to save that for a rainy day. Probably go like 2 more waves, then we'll start needing that stuff. Let's see here. The only thing that broke were spikes. It looks like they weren't actually damaged all the way, it was just they're attacked and destroyed, or not at all. Technically, that's Gary. It's a little bit of fixing up too. Everybody build. And 25 seconds, so we should be ready soon. Get it to about halfway. And he's going to take a little bit longer. Technically, would have sped up a little bit if we used Tether, but what'll. Andy, you better hurry up or you're going to bait. Nice. Everything is repaired. So this dude shoots 200. What is your damage output? It's like 30 versus our... Yeah, there we go. Let's say 50. So these do more damage. Wait, what? Yeah, so it looks like the turret rifles are actually stronger than the Teslas. I didn't know that. Huh. You'd think with the smaller radius, these guys would do a little bit more damage. Lost the spike wall again. Looks like we lost a couple spike walls. Now, we could just do into like a couple allotrops just to save on resources. I mean, we got 300. Depends what the next map design is. If it's just going to continually be bigger and bigger areas, then we're going to run into some issues. But, should be fine. Seems like there's a limited amount of supplies on the map, that was the issue. Oh, that looks cool. Useful, but cool. Yeah, let's just do a couple caltrops. I don't think they'll be smart enough to go beat into this area. That'll be a good test. They're waiting you to build. And Sam, Jimmy, you're closer, so you're building. Get these 2 things built. Begun. That is something worth keeping. 8%. We'll give it to you. You found it. Congratulations. Alright, so he is just about ready. Send in the wave. Oh, we forgot our Garys. Oh well. I'm trying to see where they come in at.
I don't want to kill anymore.
Maybe you don't want to kill anymore. She definitely said that, didn't she? I don't think you have an option here, lady. You either kill or you die. Alright, so we're on wave 8. I think boss rounds every 3 rounds, if I remember right. Yeah, because we had 2 so far already. Something like that. You lost a weapon. Okay, so we'll give you the tier 4 crossbow. Which one of you lost the weapon? Sam? Alright, so let's...
Some of the crew set up a defense in the kitchen.
Yeah, last round, nice.
The first officer should be in that mess somewhere. Get his card, Sergeant Sims.
Aye, aye, Captain. Alright, so do that. You two, Sam. Then have everybody else search.
Jimmy, you'll go where we tell you, or we'll leave you here.
I vote we leave him here anyways.
Okay, but someone else is touching the bodies.
Alright, so he's going to pick up his weapon, so we don't want to interrupt him too much, so we'll just have everybody else manually search. And we're probably going to run into a little bit of issues because the boss is going to be able to come right through here. We get a couple Garys down, that should be fine. Same, it is time for you to search. And let's see here. We have 9, so it looks like we have one more boss round after this. Hopefully these guys find a decent amount of weapons. How's everybody else's weapons doing? You have 87%, 26, 78, and 150. Is there anything else better on them? Shotgun has 52%, 10%, 100%. So we might just go and equip you. It's a little early, but 26, yeah. Do that just in case. So we don't want to get into a situation where we really need a weapon and she's just over there, doing it. And we're not worried about that. Come on, find something good. 48 seconds, so we haven't even worried about defenses yet. I think the only thing we need is a couple Garys, so let's just do it that way. Gary, let's put you down here. And I think we're only going to do 2 this time, so look at the boss only went 1 last time. So we build. Oh, she didn't interrupt her. Good. Thought it would. Nice. Alright, so these guys are going to be building. We definitely want to give him enough time to build. These are going to be very important for the boss fight. Everybody else's weapons should be good enough to last a round. Yeah, I think the reason why I'm saying the game's going to end is because if you look, the build menu is pretty much almost maxed out. So I don't think we're able to learn too much new stuff, and that would correspond with the comic book ending. Unless it just restarts on another comic. I doubt it, though. Alright, buddy. It is time for you to die. It's weird, this one actually attacked the second Gary. Come on, Teslas. Ooh, that's a good spot. Except he broke one of my Tesla rifles. Wasn't cheap.
I never wanted to hurt the hive mind.
It's round 10. Going to need a couple lulls again. Take 2 round, fill in the hole, and we're probably gonna get dialogue soon so quickly. But may as well just fill in the gaps real quick. Do spike balls. And one more Tesla rifle. That seems to be working out for us. Tesla right around here. To maintenance mode, repair you. Just see what happens. Ready, build. We have 85 seconds. Let's go and get everything built first. I don't think a new area opened up, so we might not even have anything we can search for. So I think we searched for everything on this map already. So it looks like we're going to be leaving here with around 236 bolts, 600 wires, and 72 food. That should be decent. You are we able to search for anything? Looks like there's a little bit of stuff. Alright, so what about you? Oh, we searched everywhere. Did a new area open up? He's going to be finishing up. Oh, I guess we left here early? I swore we found everything. I've been wrong. Yeah, we already been to this spot. Very weird. Well, we get a little bit more resources. Nice. Good job, Jimmy. Definitely going to need a couple better weapons if anybody can find some like that. Alright, 79%, 95, 54, 140. And he has tier 2, so we're just going to up you to... I'm going to save this. We're going to save this till it gets closer to wave 13. So around wave 12, we'll pick up this minigun. So these two should be finishing up. Not going to worry. Melee weapon, have everybody defend, and... clicks in the wave, they should run back, hopefully. Hurry it up. We're gonna have time for stragglers. The last one? Yeah, I'll hold her back here, nice. We don't have a Gary. I don't think Garys are too important at the very last bit. We should have one more regular wave and then a this wave. So we are going to wind down on some of the resources we are spending, or at least that's the plan. They're all coming off the side though. Oh my god. Are you guys okay over there? What on earth are they just attacking that one person? That's not good. Somebody shoot somebody. Thank you.
Rearm and rebuild. They'll be
That's the first time they broke through the defenses.
Scanners are showing more bugs coming in. Guys, it was a noble effort, but I don't think you'll make it on time. Thank you for trying, but save yourself.
No. Alright. So we'll have everybody search. Once it gets to around the 60 or so mark, we'll go ahead and build stuff. Kind of weird that they're able to find more stuff. I thought we were maxed out already on this map. I guess this map has bonus content that you're able to find. It's pretty cool. Alright, so we're getting plenty of wires, so she's going to need a whole new defensive point. Walls, spikes in the whole 9 yards. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, like, none of the other waves they were so adamant on getting through, so maybe the Garys were doing a lot. So this is going to use a little bit of our resources that we just found, but we should be fine. Pull these. It's apparently going to be very important. Do 3 of these. A defensive point. And a auto rifle. And a rifle turret. You right around here. Maybe that's the difference. Maintenance mode. Oh, you're 98% here. It's golden sword. So we just find 2 of the exact same swords. Alright, everybody build. 57 seconds. That should be plenty of time for them to get all this stuff built. Who was it? The turret? That was broken on the Tesla? be on the repair list. Seems like the spikes are doing a little bit better. It's either they last a very long time or they just break immediately. So Heather is getting everything built super quick. Good job, girl. Alright, so these guys are going to get the last bit of spikes built. Should have just enough time. Looks like we're running a little close though. Alright, so Gary is built, and it looks like they are working on the last few projects because she doesn't have anything to build. And she should just automatically default to this one defensive point since she doesn't have anywhere else to go, so we'll just leave that as that. Alright, let's see if this wave is near as crazy as last time. That was weird. I think it's just out of the Tesla range. Both sides, but this should at least distract them a little bit. So that'll be good. So we got all these guys. Looks like we're starting to get the ones with like the sonic wave attacks, so maybe that's why we had such issues. I'm pretty sure they were there a couple waves ago too, and it wasn't near as bad. The only thing we did change is we swapped out some of their weapons, so maybe somebody has a weaker weapon. That can be causing it. Somebody lose a weapon? Jimmy. If you run over here in the middle of the round, are you gonna die? I feel like you can do it. He's a man on a mission. Can he run past all the aliens and live? They just completely ignore him. Thought he was going to get attacked at least once. There we go.
You've been out of these
Chad.
years since you're not trained in them. Just get out of here. That's an order, soldier.
Huh? What? You say something? I didn't hear anything. Alright, so we got 98, so let's at least get a couple of these walls repaired. I mean, this boss is obviously going to attack and break everything, so we're not going to spend too many resources, but we'll just do something like that. Maintenance mode. Is there anything else that needs like a major repair? So that guy, 2%, so we'll repair that, just so it quits making a sparking noise. We'll do that guy. Nice. Once all the products are built, we will try to search around. I don't think we'll have anything else. And we'll get a couple Garys. Well, let's forget about the Garys. So we're only going to put 2 Garys down for the boss wave. I think 3 was a little bit too spread out, but if we get 2 Garys like around here, I think that's close enough to where the bosses will target them instead of the walls. Jimmy, got any loot around here? League 12. So come to the characters, how you guys doing? 47, 35, 194. So technically Heather could use a better gun as well. 100%, 48%. I don't think we have anything that's decent on the ground. 8%. Yeah. So I have to tell people to suck it up and don't break the weapon. Alright, so everybody search. With the last bit of loot. Ooh, hold on. Oh, I missed some points on the wall. Play that command, Heather. You're building. Alright, so they're finding out the last bit of stuff. Shouldn't take too long. Yeah, she already finished. Tier 4. Now we are talking. Alright, 47, 35. We'll give it to Heather. Equip you. Sweet. Should help a lot with damage too. And good thing is Jimmy's the one that finds all the bonus loot anyway, so I think we would want him doing the most amount of searching. Time-wise, we just sort of have everybody do it. And it's a crazy looking axe. Does anybody have anything that looks weird? Other. Just because it looks cool. That's my only reason behind picking it up. Oh my god. You hate these guys. If we have everybody attack, hopefully it draws him out a little further. He's over there breaking all of our stuff before it even gets near us. Alright, so we gotta keep an eye on everybody's health, but we should have everybody defend here in a second. Ooh! That was close. It's you, and you up. Does that dude just have super far range or something? There we go. Andy. Do you mind turning around? Maybe? Why is he... Well, he doesn't seem to be being attacked, so we'll just leave him there. That was weird. And nobody's attacking their spots. What's going on? For some reason, this boss seemed to have broken all of our characters. Right, so if we just watch everybody's health, as long as they're doing fine, we aren't going to worry about it. You do one more hit. We got plenty of food, so technically we could just use him as our Gary. Keep it up, Andy. Got this. Leave no buck behind. Nice.
He's dead.
He's going to be feeling that in the morning. He literally broke everything.
God damn it, Sims. You've got a hard head.
We don't leave our own behind, sir.
We've got one last group coming in before we can make it out.
Get me a gun.
Let me see what we have laying around.
We have no promises for a gun. Alright, so we're going to need a... I'm going to spend a whole bunch of... I feel like we have to, is the problem. So hopefully we'll search around and find something better. Let's see here. So you're 52%. I guess for now, it's like a desperate situation. Let's give it to Osborne here. I think that's going to be our strongest weapon. Percent, because I mean, we dropped it a little early. Yeah, that's all we got. So if everybody search, we are going to need a ton of wolves. See anything else that we use. Alright, here's our base hunt. Oh, so it's around here. Oh, you. No. Oh, that. Put the sword to Osborne just because it looks... Is that going to override her thing? Hopefully not. We'll see. Alright, so let's just get like the bare minimum wolves down. See here. Get a couple of stuff down. Hopefully with our next person it shouldn't be... This time was pretty bad though when I got through. Let's at least just get a couple rifle turrets. How about that? Should compensate a little bit. We'll do like one in the middle or something. We don't want to waste all of our resources at the end of the map because it's all just going to be gone. Alright, so you're just... Oh. Even cooler. Give it to her. Hopefully she's smart enough to remember to pick up the other gun too. Alright, Heather, you need to build. Where are you? Tier 3? We'll just give that to Osborne. Last a little bit longer anyways. So equip you and give it to you. Nice. Swap you down to build. Even better. We're just going to keep it though. Alright, let's have everybody build. The only thing left to do besides the walls is to get one more defensive point. Is there anywhere where we could squeeze it? Technically, break here would work. Hopefully she doesn't die. And let's fix you up a little bit, Annie. Did sort of use you as bait a little bit, but you're the only one that wasn't getting attacked for some reason, so you sort of signed up for it. Alright, so let's see here. 10 seconds. We are going to be a little close on time.
Here we go, guys.
You to guard. You to guard. These two will finish it up. They want to disrupt their building. Sometimes it overrides their stiff. Sloppy to defend, and you to Sam. Sir, stop it. Alright, so everybody's defending, and they're all on their defense points. Nice. So it looks like we got room for about one more character. 6 is the max amount of characters you can have at a time. So Gary is dead. We seem to be doing decent. I mean, we have a lot more defensive strength now that we're actually able to... God, they're breaking through the wall. We'll be fine. Hold the line. Maybe we're fine. Andy's health's a little low. Yeah, we're doing good. Nice. Wasn't chaotic at all. Oh, that could have gone so bad.
This is our chance, guys. Let's go.
Alright, fine. We're leaving. Welcome to the crew.
That's for the pickup, ladies.
Nice to see you too, sir.
Where's our ticket off this rig?
Our transport is docked to airlock 3.
How did you survive, sir?
Barely. Thought we were in for it when the Tartarus exploded. We got life support back. Then Kincaid's bugs showed up.
Wait, what do you mean, Kincaid's bugs?
You're kidding me. Nobody read my report?
I read the logs. It said the Argos cut comms after being marked hostile.
God damn it. He's covering it up. That bastard's controlling them somehow.
That's absurd, Captain.
While you guys were playing kissy face with the hive mind, Kincaid had us go round up some of those bugs. He said they would be ambassadors.
I'm not following, sir.
Nobody did. Not until we got back and the orders came down to lock them up. Spent 2 years watching the damn things while the crew cryos slept. I'd be lying if I said I didn't come to respect the bug-eyed bastards. Then the orders came down. They were to be treated as enemy combatants. The brig couldn't hold them all, so we made cages for them. They went in willingly, Andy. They cooperated with us while we treated them like rabid animals.
Wait, that doesn't explain how he controls them.
Wish I knew. When we got back, some eggheads came aboard. to study the bugs, they claimed. But then the experiment started. Every single bug went crazy. Well, there was no way in hell I was letting that happen on my ship. That's when they started taking them off, 1 or 2 at a time. A transport ship would swing by every so often.
So, you think you did something to them, sir? Brainwash? Or condition? Or what?
Something like that, Sergeant. A couple days ago, Kincaid's bugs showed up and wiped out my crew. I got backed up into a corner and they left me for dead. They were wrong.
Those transports must have been taking them somewhere. I wish I could get my hands on their nav logs.
Ask and you shall receive, sweetie.
Adrift in a sea full of stars, a small science vessel hangs quiet in the void of space. I have a science vessel hanging in the void between my legs. A reproductive science vessel. Got me in my dirty mind. Sorry, let's get back to the story. Captain Osborne's coordinates proved accurate, but the transport vessel fails to respond to communications. Our crew grows desperate as time drags on and the hive mind draws ever closer.
I can bring us in for manual docking, but we'll have company soon. What do you say?
The bugs are too close, Sergeant. We need...
I won't let the trail go cold. Bring us in, Andy.
As the airlock swings open, the electric hum of lights is the only greeting they receive.
Alright guys, that is going to be it for today. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. We actually did a survival map on this, so we should be able to defend it fairly easily.